Tell me.
Overeem is a fucking shell of himself. He looks like shit now, but
he
still
does look
is.
like shit now.
He's still
but it's an excuse.
probably
Right. That's what I'm just
benefiting
saying.
from a decade of sauce.
So he's not 15-1 on the TRT. He's only like 9-1, where 1-to-1 ratio is still human, right? He could be half of what he was and still be like juiced enough to lift a car over his head.
So what do you think? Is it going to be another walk-off knockout for Hunt?
I think so.
I could see it, man. I mean, obviously, Hunt's just a beast. He's a big fucking dude. And you would never think he sounded Australian either. And that accent throws me off so much because he looks like a Samoan with, like, dyed blonde hair. He's like a big, stocky, shorter guy. And he talks like freaking, what's the guy's name? Crocodile Dundee. Yeah. And he's got those, I think, he's got 3 or 4 walk-off knockouts, which are just, bomb uppercuts and like overhand rights and
I don't know. He's about to get knocked out in court after this fight, so.
Oh
yeah, but he's got he's got no leg to stand on, dude. With this, I mean, he might be able to settle something, but it's not like, I don't know. This is the same guy that said he needs to take fights to feed his family. Like, come on, bro, just go shoot a.
Well, yeah, he has to feed his family because he's spending money on lawyers. And he's been spending money on
food.
Ridiculous.
He spends a lot of money on food. I'm sure his entire family look like they're from the cast of Moana.
Dude, coming from a guy who fought in Pride, I think his argument is just ridiculous. You mean to tell me this is the first time he's ever fought anybody sauce?
Now he's mad about it, right?
Here's what he's fighting for. He's saying, when I fight a guy and he tests positive for steroids after the fight's over, I should get some of his purse at the very least. He's right. He should get the purse at the very least. The dude's cheating. A loss is still a loss on his record if he fights somebody who's cheating on juice and whatnot. So I think he's got a point. I just don't know that it's gonna really play out at that point. Like, he might be the guy who just has to take the sacrifice and make it better for the next generation of fighters to come, which is unfortunate because usually that's the case. The person who leads the
just
spear
comes down to
on
money.
that.
All it comes down
of course,
to is
that's
money.
what I mean. He's not going to get money back, and he's going to spend all his money on lawyers. And 5 years from now, there's going to be a rule in place that if a guy tests positive for steroids, marijuana, or any illegal substance, that the loser or the other fighter gets some of his purse. And that's just the way it should be. I mean, think about it.
And he's going to be standing on a street corner in Australia with a sign that says "Punch me" for $5, so he could make some of his money back.
I mean, that's low. You're basically calling him a bum here. Like,